Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Caught in the backfield, it's Bohannon. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. Knocked down for the tackle. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. Looking to throw, it's Gus Meyer. Finds his man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown LSU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know that something...
There he goes! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Using his legs, it's Turner. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Plows through the defense. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. It is complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
Touchdown, LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They're going to run it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. With the catch, it's Hayes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got a man, it's Hayes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Off play action. Fires left. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Firing to the right, complete. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over UAB. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bohannon. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hayes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. LSU right back to the line. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Still looking, on the move. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Callaway. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hayes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to run for it. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Bohannon. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reed. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Preston. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stumbles, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Preston. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if this...
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50. And on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking to live. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense has it. They're on the move. Past the 50. The 40. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble, big-time costly mistake.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on second down. This time on target.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Gives it on the option.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as a...
There he goes! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back, and there he goes! Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll try to get it through the air. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down, 1 for 2 so far today. This is not a time to pad your stats. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players. And they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.